Okay, my son's monitor's been having a hard time starting. Sometimes you have to unplug it and make it work. So today I decided to see if I could fix it. And what I found is about 5 capacitors right there. If you notice, some of them are bubbled up on top. So I'm going to go off to Radio Shack and buy those capacitors and solder them in there. And hopefully that'll fix it. Alright, off to Painesville Electronics, pick up capacitors. Radio Shack was closer, but they're always 5 times higher than anybody else, and 9 times out of 10 they don't have the exact part I need. So I figured I'd take a one-shot head for Painesville. I know they're going to have what I need. Back, solder them in, be finished. Alright, here it is, 9:11 in the morning, still got rush hour traffic jam on the road. Very seldom travel this road. But Baltimore Beltway hasn't changed a bit. Always backed up, they widened it up, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 lanes now, and still backed up. Gotta get out of this area, it's too crowded. Alright, got the new capacitors. They're a little larger than I needed, but they'll still work. Now back on the Beltway for some more suck-ass traffic. Just looked up there going the other direction and it's backed up too. I'm going to spend more time in traffic than it's going to take me to fix the monitor. But save $230 just by spending, what? How much I spend? $16.91 on 5 capacitors, and I'll fix the monitor. Save a lot of money.
Georgia Lord.
Almost to my fucking exit. Just don't understand what makes people go so slow. Always run into a traffic jam. Then you get up the road, and there's no accident, no nothing, and the road just opens up. And you don't know what the hell's wrong with people, why they decided to bottleneck. Get all fucking confused on how they're fucking driving for no reason at all. Come on, guy, move it. Pick a lane, any lane.
She's a friend of mine, and the sorrow I see her face is like she's a heart of mine. She's just hard to find.
Old people got to get in the fast lane with a V8 400 horsepower motor. Then drive 10 miles an hour under the fucking speed limit.
So for the first time in a very long time, Three of the original members of the Buffalo Springfield reunited in late October at a Neil
Get these
Young
old
show.
people, they
Neil
buy these big
does a benefit
Cadillacs
every year
and
for the Bridge School,
Sevilles
for children with special needs out in California.
sitting on three
And,
phone
he got
books,
his friend
can't
Stephen
reach the
Stills to
pedals,
join him on
both
stage,
hands
but
on the
this year
wheel.
added
All you see is the
one of
top
those
of their
original
head.
guys from Poco, Richie
They got
Fiore.
800
Three of them
horsepower.
hadn't
They're in the
performed
fast
in a long
lane
time, and I
doing
told that
30
was one of
miles
the
an
songs
hour
they
at a
did. I keep
65.
forgetting to try and find some video somewhere on the net, because I imagine it's, it's floating around out there, and it must have been recorded. It was a historic reunion. The original Buffalo Springfield and the Rock and Roll Woman on classic vinyl. Dennis Elsis with BTO.
A little bit of BTO. Boston Turn. Alright. This guy's prepared. Got a lawn landscaping business, it looks like. And he takes his shitter with him, man. He's got a porta potty on his trailer. Guess when you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay, all set up, ready to go. Got my soldering iron, solder. There's the new capacitor. And they're right in a row. 4 bad ones. And then this one right here. There's 5. I gotta do this 5 times. See how this goes. It's what they call nothing to lose repair. Cost me $16. If it works, it's great. If it doesn't, I only lost 16 bucks. If you ever do this, you got to watch for the negatives. I don't know if you can see it, but the side of these capacitors got that line on there with a negative. They always got to be in the right way. If not, the capacitor explode on you. So you always got to remember when you unsolder it where that negative was. Okay, out with the old. In with the new. Okay, all 5 of them in, all soldered up. Let's go see if it works. Okay, all wired up except for the speaker. Plugged it in, it didn't smoke. That's a good sign. Let's see what happens. Success. So far, so good. It's alive. Monitor up and running. Probably saved 230 bucks fixing the monitor myself. Probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours. A little bit of solder and some capacitors cost me 17 bucks. Can't beat it.